Oh, what's up, guys? Didn't see you there. Oh, what's this? This is something you guys have been asking for a very long time. You guys ready to see what it is? All right, let's do it.
I would watch you stare. Oh, but there's no one there. We can figure this out. Put your feet down. We are the lucky ones. Swallow your choice, it's done. Terrified of what's left.
What is up, guys? It's BT back here again with another battle. A much requested battle between two of the biggest names in wireless Bluetooth headphones at the moment. Period. Can you guys guess what they are? Well, I guess you already saw the title. So it is a battle between the Jaybird X3s and the Bose Soundsport wireless. Which one do I think is the best? I've given rave reviews on the Soundsport wireless and I slammed the Jaybird Freedoms, and I got a lot of flack for that, but hey, it was the truth. So Jaybird has come back with an excellent product in the Jaybird X3s. So how do they hold up against the Bose Soundsport wireless? We are gonna find out in this battle right now. I'm gonna tell you guys which one I use the most and which one I think is the best. So without any further ado, let's get into this battle. Enough talking, let's get into it. So first, you know I love to start off with the comfort and design, so that's what we're gonna do. So both of these headphones have two different designs and they could appeal to different parties, different crowds. So I'm gonna tell you guys the pros and cons I feel like of each type of headphone. So let's start off with the Jaybird X3s. Now, if you guys have seen my how I use them video, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I describe how to get the perfect fit with the Jaybird X3s where they're comfortable. You can wear them all day and they won't move. Now, I saw a lot of people say, okay, I can't run with them, I can't do XYZ with them, but you can. You just have to get the right fit. And the right fit for me has been the foam tips, the wings, and doing the X fit. That is the best for me. And they do not move throughout my entire workout. I sometimes forget that they are even there. I never have to even adjust them because the foam just kind of sticks to your ear. Jaybird also updated the remote from that small little thin piece of, I don't know what that was, felt like a toy, to this nice feeling remote. It feels really solid. I like, it's very clicky. It stayed clicky for the time that I've used it, so I can't really complain. Jaybird's cords have always been solid. They don't stick to the back of your neck when you're sweating. So all in all, great design from Jaybird and the Jaybird X3. So in my old Bose video, I saw a lot of people commenting, oh, they look huge, they stick out from your ear, they're gonna fall out. And I can tell you guys that the Bose Soundsport wireless, if you get the right fit, do not fall out. They have their patented stay here tips, which stay on the outside of your ear canal, which is kind of like an Apple ear pod almost. So you have it, it goes into your ear and it kind of sits there. It doesn't go all the way into the canal like the Jaybird X3s. So because of that, they're gonna let in more sound than the Jaybird X3s. The tips are made of this nice silicone material that I forget that these are in as well. I never have to adjust these at all because they sit on the outside of your ear canal. So with that, you don't have to constantly be pushing them back deeper into your ear canal to keep them to stay. And some people have had that problem with the Jaybird X3s. So it all depends on, you know, each individual ear and what works best for you. Of course, Bose, I love their cord and I love their remote. They feel very solid. I love them. They're very clicky. And honestly, weight, they're about the same weight, honestly. Even with this big earbud, they still feel very light. I don't know how they did that, but even though it sticks out, it's very light, guys. Trust me on that. For the comfort and design round, this is what I have to say. If you like earbuds that you have to push into your ear and that block out a lot of noise, you're going to want to go with the Jaybird X3s. If you like earbuds that sit on the outside of your ear canal, which won't irritate your ears, then go with the Bose Soundsport wireless. But keep in mind, these are going to let in a lot of sound. But one tip that I have to kind of combat that is to push them into your ear. If you guys have seen my old review, I say this tip. Push them this way into your ear a little bit, and it gets you a nice seal. The bass is a lot better, and you'll block out more of the sound. So if I had to pick a winner for the comfort and design, for me personally, I would go with the Jaybird X3s because there are so many variations you could wear it in. You can wear it in the X Fit, which I love. You can wear it with the wire hanging down and with the foam tips. You get that added traction in your ears where it will not fall out on you constantly. And one tip, for I know a lot of you guys out there are gonna say, Brandon, they fall out all the time. Go with the size that you think is bigger than what you need. Next up, let's talk about the sound. So these both have apps that come with their headphones, but they are two totally different apps. The Jaybird My Sound app is leaps and bounds ahead of the Bose. Sorry, Bose. It just is. You can choose different sound profiles. You can change the actual firmware of the headset. So if you were to connect it to your iPhone, change the profile to a bass heavy profile, and then go and connect it to your MacBook, it would carry over that same setting. That is truly amazing. So that is a big benefit of the Jaybird X3s when it comes to sound. The Bose Soundsport wireless, they're no slouches. These have an active EQ which will adjust to whatever you're listening to. So if you're 1 minute you're listening to rock, and it's going to adjust to that, and then you're listening to rap, it's going to have more bass. So that is a really cool feature. You don't even have to touch these when you're in the gym. Whereas maybe on the My Sound app, you notice that, okay, these highs are way too high for me. These vocals are way too harsh for me. I need to tone it down in the app from the settings that I had for my EDM music. And now I'm listening to some classical music to finish off my workout. Which brings me to my next point. The Jaybird X3s are very flat. So I see a lot of people in the comments saying they don't sound that great. That's because they come with a flat profile. They're not going to have a lot of bass. They're not going to... Imagine it's like this. Okay, you have a line straight across. This is so that you can color it. Imagine it's like a blank canvas. And you can paint whatever you want on it to make it what you want. Does that make sense? So when it's flat, it's saying, look, since I have a flat profile, you can move the bass up, you can move the mids up, down, highs up and down to color it to wherever you want. If this was a bass heavy headphone and then you up the bass, you'd be getting all type of distortion, which would affect your music heavily. So that's why people straight out of the box, the Jaybird X3s don't sound that great, to be honest. Whereas a lot of people might put in the Bose, not to have to touch anything. They don't want to be bothered, and they're going to be like, look, these sound way better than the Jaybird X3s. I will say that as an all-around headphone, the Bose Soundsport wireless sound better than the Jaybird X3s, even with the My Sound app. It just sounds so rich. The Jaybird X3s give you a lot of soundstage, but with soundstage comes a lot of airiness, because you have to separate things, right? So you're going to have that spaces between the music, whereas the Bose are going to be very full and rich, and some people may like that. So if you're a person that just likes rich, full-bodied music, go with this one. If you like something where you're listening to classical and you hear a flute and a drum, and in this ear you can hear something, and that ear you can hear something else, go with the Jaybird X3. My pick for sound is the Bose Soundsport wireless. I just love the way they sound out of the box, and the active EQ just works so well. You don't even have to touch it. You don't even have to, even though the My Sound app is great and I love it. I love the sound of the Jaybird X3s as well. These, I don't know what it is, just something brings me back to them every time sound-wise. Next up, let's talk about the connectivity, the Bluetooth, right? These are Bluetooth wireless headphones. Now, I did notice a slight delay with the Jaybird X3s when watching videos. So if you're somebody that's primarily going to be watching videos, the Bose wireless are going to have a more solid connection for that and a much faster connection. But if you're somebody that's just listening to music, you're just going to be listening to these in the gym, these both are equal. I've had equal success with these. I have had no breakups, no interruptions during my workouts. Even during busy hours at 5 p.m. right after work, everybody's getting off, I have not had any type of interruption with either of these. So you cannot go wrong. But just for the fact that the Bose have a faster Bluetooth and it can keep up with dialogue on like YouTube videos, let's say my videos, my mouth will be moving with my words, as opposed to Jaybird, they might be slightly behind. So that's something to take into consideration if you're considering consuming video media on your phone or laptop or whatever. All right, so next up, we're gonna talk about the battery life. Now, recently, I lost my Jaybird X3 charging cord. But luckily, my roommate has a spare that he's letting me borrow for this review.
Yeah, just don't lose it.
So guys, let's finish up and let's talk about the battery life. Why not just put the standard micro USB on the Jaybird X3s? It makes no sense. Why do we need a dongle? And to get a replacement, I looked online, it is $15 to get a replacement. That is crazy. That's insane. They make you buy this whole big set of all the accessories all over again. And I feel like that could be avoided because, let's be honest, we're all human. We're going to lose that dongle at some point over the years. You're telling me you're not going to lose it. I lost it during my move to my new apartment. What can I do? I'm out of luck. I can't use them until I get my dongle back. So with that out of the way, with that little rant. So with the Bose, I get about 6 hours. And when Bose says 6 hours, it is definitely 6 hours, if not more. You're not gonna drop below that. With the Jaybird X3s, it's great. It's about 8 hours. With the volume up high or low, you know what? The battery is gonna drain at different rates. Sometimes you may be averaging 7 hours, which is still really good. It's still better than the Bose, right? So you can't really complain. So the battery round, I have to give it to the Jaybird X3s because they really stepped their game up from the Jaybird X2s and the X to the X3 because now they're getting almost a full 8 hours at high volume, and that's still incredible. It still beats out the Bose, so I have to give it to them. Kudos to Jaybird X3. They win the battery round. So it's 2-2. Jaybird won the comfort and the battery. Bose won the sound and the connectivity. So which is most important to you? Both headphones are great, and I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. But there has to be a winner. This is a battle after all. So who do you guys think won? And if you've tried both, let me know down in the comments below which one you think is better. For me personally, the ones that I use the most, the ones that I keep coming back to time and again. So for me, the winner is the Jaybird X3s. And that's just me personally, and I'm going to tell you why. I love how much they isolate sound first and foremost. Because when I'm in a crowded gym, I work out in a 24-hour fitness, super sport, in the middle of a city, a big city, and it's very, very crowded and noisy. It's very evident when I'm wearing the Bose Soundsport wireless that I'm in that environment with a lot of people because I can hear everything. With the Jaybird X3s, I'm able to block out all these people, focus in on my workout. I look up, I'm like, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm at the gym. And that's what I love. I love being just immersed in the music. The sound stage, even though it's airy, even though it's not as rich as the Bose, it still has its own little sound signature that I just love. And I love being able to increase my bass all the way up and my mids all the way up for the vocals. It's great. Another thing before I forget is the loudness. The Bose get way louder than the Jaybird X3s, but that's because they have that open ear. They're gonna let in more ambient sound, so to block out more sound, they're gonna let you boost that sound up. That's why they're louder, but if you have that isolation, you don't need them to be that high with the Jaybird X3, so you'll protect your hearing a little bit more as well, which I like. My ears aren't ringing after my workouts. So I hope I've been able to give you guys something to think about and just give you my perspective on who I think is the best workout headphone right now. And that's these bad boys, the Jaybird X3s. All right, guys, so that's been my time. Let me know down in the comments below what your experience has been with either one of these headphones. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Let me know. I love getting other people's perspectives, and it kind of gives me things to think about. Also, if you want to see me review any headphones or you want to see a dog battle between any other headphones, let me know down in the comments below, and I will be sure to deliver to you guys. And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you liked, shared, comment, and subscribed on this video. All right, guys, so it's been your boy BT. Thank you for watching.